Yesterday, President Donald Trump invited in Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to the White House. They sat down. They held a couple of press conferences. They had some conversations. And then Trump dropped a bomb. Watch.
The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. Do a real job, do something different. Just can't go back. If you go back, it's going to end up the same way it has for 100 years.
U.S. will take over and take ownership of the Gaza Strip. Huge. And what to make of something so huge? I read everything I could get my hands on. I read every article. I read every tweet. There is only one that resonated with me. There was only one point of view that truly piqued my interest. And it was former Dilbert cartoonist Scott Adams. He said the following about this story. He said, "I hate that sleeping on this changed my opinion. First reaction, hell no. I hate everything about this. Current opinion, Trump just ended a permanent war between Hamas and Israel by informing them they will no longer have a common border, one way or another. It's not a bluff, but it will have the effect of sharpening the thinking of everyone in the region. I'd expect some frantic counteroffers. In his inimitable way, Trump is generating new options in a land that had none, and he's doing it by presenting himself as the common enemy to both sides. Here I am assuming Israel's government is choking on this idea too. The last thing I want is the USA owning Gaza, but it's also the last thing all of the countries in the region want. Something productive could come out of it." No expertise, no opinion struck me this morning and last night as worthy. No personal insult to anyone who today has a hot take. There is no way that you can look at this situation and come away with certainty. There is no way you can look at an intractable war, not quite a century old, can all of a sudden meet with dismissal something so outside the box. There is no way that I or anyone could or should sit down with you today and pound the table one way or another on the United States owning Gaza. You just have to think it out loud. I have to be open-minded. I have to consider all angles. Here's where my mind runs. One, I hate it. I hate the idea of the United States jumping in to the biggest mess on the planet. I hate it. Why would you, after 20 years of Afghanistan and Iraq, reinsert yourself into something that has been imminently unsolvable? How does it serve America first? Two, the other side of me says, you are involved. Don't be naive. The United States has always been involved. Every peace deal, every accord, every negotiation. We're already hated by Iran because of our role in the Middle East, because of our relationship with Israel. Don't be naive. We already are involved. There is no position of neutrality. You're already there. Back to the other side, number three. Yeah, but you don't have boots on the ground. You don't have EODs walking through Gaza, dismantling ordnance that you didn't place there, that Israel put there. Four, what are you freaking out for? None of this is real. Have you learned nothing from Art of the Deal? Trump begins with a maximalist position. And somewhere later down the line, he finds a position that is acceptable to all involved, most notably America. 6, trust Trump. I mean it. That's not sycophantic. That's not in a cult. That's not on a team. Trust Trump. Why wouldn't I trust Trump? I'm serious. I think there's always a role for someone who's a healthy skeptic in society, but most healthy skeptics in society, when it comes to Donald Trump, have turned into victims of TDS. They think he's a clown. They think he's insane. They think he's stupid. They're clownish, insane, and then stupid. Trump, as Van Jones has said, is smarter than everyone. Trump, I don't care anymore what you think. He's playing 8D chess. Don't doubt Donald Trump. Where's this going? 7, maybe for something that's been intractable for 100 years, it requires a completely out-of-the-box idea. Maybe for something that no expert who is today dismissing Donald Trump, from the left or the right, who scoffs and laughs, maybe no expert's idea has ever been implemented to success. Sit any of them down. Name your expert. Have you succeeded in the Middle East? Have you succeeded when it comes to Israel and Gaza? Have any of your ideas worked? Maybe then you shouldn't sit here today so jaded and scoffing. Maybe when a man comes in with something completely off your radar, you should at a minimum listen. Hey, I don't know still how it serves America first. I really don't know how this helps the people of America. I don't care about winning a Nobel Peace Prize. I don't know that, solving this problem is pertinent to the issues of the people of Tulsa, Oklahoma. I don't know how this helps the middle class. I don't know how this helps us transition into the technological revolution. I don't know what this does for America. 9, maybe we just need someone outside the box. Maybe we need someone who, as Scott Adams points out, becomes the common enemy. Herb Brooks is famously the coach of the 1984 U.S. Olympic hockey team. Herb Brooks is the one responsible for the legendary Miracle on Ice. Now there's been movies made about it, Al Michaels' legendary call, where the U.S. beat the Soviets. He had a problem when he took over the U.S. Olympic hockey team. Half the team was from Michigan and half the team was from the Northeast. That was a huge rivalry in hockey. They hated each other. Seriously, they didn't get along. Fist fought during practice. What did Herb Brooks do? He became the meanest, ugliest, biggest enemy of all the players. They hated Herb Brooks. But he did it on purpose. Why? Because if they had a common bad guy, they could together then morph together, heal, and become good guys. They could become a team. Did Trump just turn everyone with diametrically polar positions and mutual hatred into focusing on the United States instead of each other? And maybe then, therefore, there is some common ground? Where am I? I don't even know now. 10? I don't want to be the world's bad guy. I don't want to be the world's Herb Brooks. 11, you already are. Don't be naive. I don't know, man. I know I'm up to 12. All I'm telling you is I think this is so outside the box, and it would be so remedial and stupid to dismiss it as stupid. I think it, on its face, offends my idea of America first, but I have to respect that Trump has been playing a level of chess and the art of the deal. You don't know what's coming around the corner. I do know there are meetings coming up with the King of Jordan, with Saudi Arabia, with Egypt. There's more coming. There's more coming every day, and nobody can keep up. And if you want to freak out about this, wait 6 hours. It's not even 24 hours. Wait 6 hours. This might be exactly the kind of crazy that is genius. I don't know. And maybe you end up with Trump Hotel and Casino on the Gaza Strip.